Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. I'm doing good. I just got back from the gym. I went back to the gym, so I'm kind of like pumped up. You know, I got that blood surging through me, so I kind of feel like the Flash, right? I'm just want to sort of like, reverse Flash, just like, all right, Barry, I'm going to take that heart out, sir. But anyway, guys, the reviews for the Flash is up, and I just want to kind of talk about it because I think a lot of people are going to look negative, but I think they need to look more at a positive light for this. I would love to show you clips and stuff, but WB likes to copyright everything that I do. Thank you, WB. So right now it's sitting at 73% with 80 reviews over at Rotten Tomato. And to me, I look at this as a couple of things. One, that means 7 out of 10 people liked it. So I mean 7 out of 10. That means 3 people out of 10 did not like it. Now, the reason why I think a 73 is actually really fantastic for this movie, and I can't take credit for this because I heard someone mention it on Facebook. I wish I could give you a shout out. Don't remember who it was, but they made a lot of sense. They're like, the fact that it's sitting at a 73 after all the bullshit that Ezra Miller has done over the past couple years, you knew that critics were going to go in with a semi-bias toward Ezra Miller, right? That shit don't fly in Hollywood. Most of the people reviewing this movie, the critics, they are from Hollywood. They live in Hollywood. They live in California. So a lot of those guys, once you start acting a fool, most of the time they try to disconnect from you. They don't want anything to do with you. So the fact that it still ended up with a 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, to me, I feel like that's a really good thing. That means that even though they probably did not want to give Ezra Miller any credit, they really went in with like the things that he did. Now, the average person ain't gonna care, right? Mr. Joe Schmo over there, or Sally Sue that goes shopping at Walmart and Target and all this stuff, they're not gonna care. They're not paying attention to what's going on the YouTubes. They don't care they don't even know Ezra Miller by name. They're like, hey, that guy who plays the Flash, he's definitely not the one from the CW show, right? But they don't even know this cat's name. So they're not going to care. They're not going to go into the movie going, this dude chokeslammed a chick. He threw chairs at another person. He stole money, stole alcohol, kidnapped a child. Like, they're not going to go in with the laundry list of things that Ezra Miller has done in the past couple of years. Whereas the critics, that's all, man, that stays in their mind. They go see this movie. The first time Ezra Miller shows up, they're like, yeah, that motherfucker, yeah, he kidnapped a kid. Hey, Jim, did you know that? Do you know he kidnapped a kid? He kidnapped a kid. So, yeah, they go in with the back of their mind. They already know all the ins and outs of what Ezra Miller has been doing, whereas the average person does not. So the fact that this movie is saying at 73% with all that bias toward Ezra Miller, I think that's a massive win. I think that's a massive win because the movie is so good that even with all that crap that he pulled, the critics still like, hey, I got to give this a fresh rating. So 73% out of 10 people, guys, 7 out of 10. Okay, that is a fantastic number. Fantastic number. I don't look at Rotten Tomatoes like a lot of other people. If I see a movie and it's got 50%, I'm still hyped for it. Because that means that half the audience liked it. That means that 10 people went in, 5 people liked it, 5 people didn't like it. So it's a 50-50 shot for me. That's the way I look at Tomato. Whenever I see Rotten Tomatoes score, I always take that score and I judge it on a per 10 basis. So it's got a 73%, 7 out of 10 people enjoyed the movie. And that's with the Ezra Miller bias from him just being an absolute, asshat forever. The dude just He's a wackadoo. But with that said, hey, I think it's a good score. I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm not going in with high expectations because a lot of these DC movies kind of let me down in that aspect. But hey, if I'm going for Supergirl. I don't know about all y'all. I'm going for Supergirl. I want to see Kara. That's what I'm going for. That's the plot that I care about. You guys are going for Michael Keaton. Some of you guys are going for Ben Affleck. I am going for Supergirl. Okay? That is my reason for going. So as long as I get good Supergirl, I'm happy. That's all I really care about. Show me Supergirl. Show me Zod. I'm a happy camper. But anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about that 73% on Rotten Tomatoes? Does it bum you out? Are you still excited for the movie, or do you kind of feel like I do, like, hey, that means this movie's got to be legit? If the critics are still passing it, even with Ezra Miller being an asset, this movie has to be legit. Anyway, guys, leave those comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.